when the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case, and I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. That's as much as I'm going to sing of this, because I'm trying to do the Adele version, and I am not Adele, let me tell you that. So, yeah, welcome back everybody to another lesson of guitar with Gavin. Today we are looking at one of, like, to me, one of the prettiest songs ever. And Adele covers this in just an amazing fashion. It's so pretty. It's originally a Bob Dylan song, sorry, I should say, Make You Feel My Love. That is the song we're looking at. Bob Dylan recorded it and wrote it in 1997, and then Adele did it on her, I think her 19 album in 2008, 9? One of those years? It's one of those years. But yeah, Adele's version to me is, oh man, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. So I'm gonna be doing it with a capo, but I will say what chord it is for those who just want to know how to do it with bar chords. It just depends for me. Like, if I'm lazy, like I usually am, sometimes if the capo's there, I put it on. If the capo's not there, I'm not going to go find it, so I leave it off. So, but I figured it's probably, if you know how to play your bar chords, then you're probably going to have an easier time figuring that out than, so I can leave the capo on for other people. So, yeah, so let's start looking at this. There are really just two parts to this. There's a little solo as well, a little instrumental part that we can take. We'll kind of talk about a little bit. So yeah, Make You Feel My Love. There is just a verse and then kind of like these bridge sections. They're not choruses, so I'm not really sure what to call those. Hold on. Stay hydrated. So, yeah, let's jump on into this. So it starts off on the G. For those of you not using a capo, this is just B flat major, and then it's gonna go to a D. For those of us playing open chords, if you are playing without a capo, it goes to an F. And for those playing bar chords, you can play it up here to kind of get that high sound, or you can go down and play it here as well to kind of get that more low sound. So yeah, so far we have G, D, then we're gonna go to an F, or for those of us playing bar chords, this is G sharp major. And then we're gonna go to a C chord. This is our 4 chord. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because guess what? We go to a minor 4 chord right here. I love it. And so I like to go, so we're going into a C minor. And I like to walk into it. So with our capo on, we're gonna just go 1, 2, and 3 on our A string. Then C minor. If you're playing bar chords, this is E flat major to E flat minor. And one of the tricks that I like doing here, if you're doing bar chords, is so here we have an E flat major with the major 3rd on top, right? And then you can do kind of a, like a double stop, kind of a Jimi Hendrix kind of feel. And then if you go from the 10th fret on our A to our 9th, that is the minor 3rd, which makes it a minor chord. So you can always do that. So, you know, like a, oops, sorry. So I like doing that. It's up to you though. If you don't want to do that, don't worry about it. So yeah, so far we have G, D, F, C, C minor, back to our G. Or for those playing bar chords, B flat. And then because right now we're kind of getting this bluesy sound, we're gonna go to an A7. Or playing bar chords, we're gonna go to a C7. But so I like doing a little kind of that bluesy chromatic, if you can. And sometimes it's I'm trying to think, what's the best way to explain this? So if you're playing it with the capo, I like going 3, 4 on our low E into the A7 because you're getting that 5 on what we would consider the 5 on our low E. That's obviously the same note as the A. So you can go, if you're playing the bar chords, you can do that. And then, so yeah, from our A7 to our D7. And then for those playing bar chords, that's an F7. So the whole thing all together, G, when the rain is blowing in your D, and the whole world, F, is on your C. This is a very inappropriate song. I could offer you a C minor to G, A7, D7, back to G. Or people playing bar chords, B flat. So that is the whole verse section, okay? And those are also what the chords they use for the little instrumental section, but we'll talk about the instrumental after this. We're gonna kind of get into that little bridge section. So, trying to think of the words. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I know that from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. So yeah, there you go. So that's our little bridge section right here. So it's gonna start with a C, and then it's gonna go to a G, and then I like to do this little walk up into our B flat. So that's just on our A string, O, 1, 2, and, or sorry, not a B flat, a B7. So we have C, G, B7, C, G. And for those of us playing bar chords, it's going to be E flat. I know you haven't made your B flat. D7, E flat, G, or B flat, sorry, oops. And then, so on this next part, especially with our capo, I do a little walk up to our C again. So it's just O, 2, 3 on our A. I've known it from the moment that we met. So C to G. And then it's just kind of the same as the ending to our verses. A7, D7. And then here I do a little sus4 kind of thing, just it's just gonna be the 3rd fret on our high E. You know, little spice, you know, make it a little spicy. And so yeah, that's the whole thing. And so for those of us with bar chords, that's gonna be E flat, B flat, C7, F7. And so yeah, that is the entire song right there. Hopefully it's me telling the open chords and the bar chords wasn't confusing. If that is, please let me know below so I don't do that again on another video. I was debating whether or not I should do just open chords and then do bar chords, or make them 2 separate videos. I decided to combine them and see how it goes. Hopefully it went okay. So yeah, now let's talk about our little instrumental section. So our instrumental section is happening over the verse chords. G, D, F, C, C minor, G, A7, D7, G. So first and foremost here, this is in the key of G major. If you are playing bar chords, this is in the key B flat major. So what I really like about the soloing when you have the capo on here is your G major scale's right here. right? It's right there. It makes it really easy. We have open strings in the background that we were playing and we get to utilize. But what makes it really special when you're soloing over this is hitting those chord tones, especially on our F and our C minor, because those hold notes that aren't in the key. So F is not in the key. That's a flat seventh, right? And then when we go to our C minor, we get, shoot, what is our minor third here? Oh, this is embarrassing. What is that? Our F sharp? Yeah, okay. Which is not in the key B flat, if we're looking at it that way. It's, I don't know, what would you call that? You could call it a, I don't know. We're gonna ignore that. I'm not, why, what's the point? What's the point? We're talking about how to solo here, okay? Shut up, Gavin. So, those are things that are just to look out for. So, what's really cool is you have our G, 3rd fret on our E. You go to our D next, 2nd fret on our D. Then we go to our F, 1st fret on our E, right? So you have those chord tones right here. And then you have our C, take your finger off, boom. Those are like chord tones for the first 4 chords, right? And so I really like that. It's, you know, little cheat codes and everything's just right there for you. And then when it gets to that C minor, you have, for our C major, we have our 5 on our B, and then you have the 4 on the B. And so I like that as well. It's a nice little, everything's right there. You can even think of this as going 3, 2, or 3, 2, 1, 0, 4. Right? Boom. 5 chord tones right in a row for 5 straight chords. And so we can really just think of this as we're doing I don't know if you could hear that, but all I was doing there is playing our G major pentatonic and then ending kind of a lick or a phrase on the chord tone of the next chord. And I tried going, and then a lick. Next chord tone, lick. Next chord tone, lick. Chord tone, lick. Chord tone, lick, chord tone. And then from here, you know, I did the little walk up. Walk up to D, little lick, G. And so that is what is going on in my mind. That is what I'm thinking. Lick, chord tone, lick, chord tone, lick, chord tone. And so think of it that way. It's really, like I said, it's simple if we know our chord tones right here. Right? That makes it really easy for us. And then having this. Those are the notes, that's the scale that I'm doing, and then finding the chord tone. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. The nice thing is about the solo is it's nothing fancy. It's a very pretty song. It's lyrical, it's melodic, and so that is what we are thinking here when we are soloing. We are not thinking you know, we're not thinking all this fast, crazy kind of stuff like that. We're thinking just pretty simple. Let's highlight this beautiful chord progression that Bob Dylan has given us, and Adele just kills it. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, requests down below. Yeah, guys, happy jamming. Have fun with this song, and go play it for someone. I don't know. It's a love song. Go find that special someone, or go get that special someone. Rock on, guys. See ya.